is NASCAR Cafe by me, Florida Plays. NASCAR Cafe was a restaurant that came out in the 90s, and you may be wondering, Florida Plays, where? I mean, I don't know. I wasn't born during the 90s. But, anyways, this was one of the NASCAR Cafe restaurants. This is Las Vegas. Because, of course, it is. Because, of course, it is. I actually thought this was the last remaining one. But no, it actually went to Orlando. Uh, Obviously, it's in Universe Studios. Right? After it shut down, it became NBC, Sports Grill and Brew, or whatever the fuck it's called. Look, trust. I almost ate there, but because it was full, so you couldn't. And obviously, this is Orlando. Like I said, this is Orlando. If you already couldn't tell. Uh, yeah. And this is what the food looks like today. And obviously, since this is an advertisement, I bet the food looks horrible. I don't even want to know what it looks like actually. But yeah, NASCAR Cafe is kind of back. Um, so yeah, I know you're gonna be typing in the comments before I do the thing. You're gonna be saying NASCAR Cafe is back. Oh my god! Yay! 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 Yep. What? Well, it kind of. Like I said, kind of. It's kind of back. But it's not. But it actually has a different identity. And no, it's not as big. And not instead of like 5 to 7 restaurants. I can't remember the exact amount of restaurants it had. Uh, yeah, this is. But the images. This image was the NASCAR Cafe located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's supposed to be like Bristol. It's themed around Bristol. Um, on the inside, which, yeah, it's kind of cool. Now it makes me wonder what life would be like. I was born during the time. If I was born around that time and I was a fan of NASCAR. Uh, but unfortunately, I wasn't. Because, like I said, let's go back. Let's rewind a bit to the here. Did I just say the here? Oh my god. Anyways, this. Yeah, this is Orlando. If you forgot, this is Orlando. And I mean, it says it. I mean, it says it right here. And it says Universal Studios right here. So obviously that's Orlando. Uh I forgot what I was going to say again. Oh, crap. Technical difficulties. Like I said, yeah. Oh, now I remember. This restaurant shut down uh in 2014. I was about 1 year old. Yeah, I was only a baby. Let's go back. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of back. Cruising Cafe. You may have already seen. If you've ever been to Daytona, you may have come across this, and I've actually eaten there once. I've actually eaten there once, which is kind of cool. Um, so if you live somewhere near Daytona, you're lucky. But if you don't, I'm sorry. Hopefully, there's more NASCAR themed restaurants out there in the U.S. because obviously this is well in Daytona, and we all know what Daytona is famous for. Uh, yeah, like I said, I've eaten there once, and it was honestly a great experience. I loved the food. Uh, yeah. Oh, hey, look, there's the Intimidator. Here are some fun and weird facts about NASCAR Cafe that I found interesting. uh, it used to sell diecast. If you don't know, the average merch I see whenever I go into a restaurant is shirt, a shirt, and a cup. Those are the only two fucking things. But this one went all out with merchandise. They sold literal diecast, and I'm not even joking. Honestly, I find it insane that they sold that, and obviously it's a sport about race. And uh, obviously it's a motorsport. Why wouldn't they sell diecasts? Why wouldn't they sell diecasts? This is literally an official NASCAR or not is I meant was an official NASCAR restaurant. And yeah, and remember that car you saw while I was explaining on like when I was explaining this something. Let's go back here. This uh, this is Carzilla. You may be wondering, Florida, what the hell is a Carzilla? I'm going to explain it to you right now, so shut the hell up. This is Carzilla. Okay, I can't even move on, bro. Uh, it, yeah, NASCAR Cafe made Carzilla in Las Vegas because obviously in the bar area because again obviously uh if you search up NASCAR Carzilla on Google or whatever search engine you use, if you see if you go to images and see condition on that, and yeah, it's shocking to see how down bad it looks now. The paint is literally deteriorating away. Look how shiny this thing looks. And yeah, as a NASCAR fan, that's just depressing. That's gore. No, that's not gore. That's gore because technically it's skin. The paint is the paint of the car is the skin is peeling away. That's gore as a NASCAR fan. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's depressing. Why did they put like when it shut down? Why didn't they put it in the Hall of Fame or something like that and say like put it in like a glass box saying this came from the NASCAR Cafe in Las Vegas or something like that. but yeah, but yeah, it was a very cool experience when I went to NASCAR Cafe. No, NAS to Cruising Cafe. That was actually the first NASCAR themed restaurant I've gone to. Obviously, actually, my parents went to. My parents actually went to before I was born. It was like in '08. This is like in 2008 or something like that. Maybe 2010. I don't know. Okay. Uh, they actually went to NASCAR Cafe, and if any of you if you any of you idiots say, "Were you there when it happened?" Yeah. What do you think? Yes. But no, seriously, what do you think I'll say? You think I'll say yes? Maybe? Maybe so? Obviously, I'll say no. Obviously I'll say no. 'Cause I wasn't born at that time. I was born the year before the NASCAR Cafe in Orlando shut down. Okay? Sorry, I got carried off. But yeah. Uh, yeah, I found. Yeah, this is my. Yes, I made this in PowerPoint, by the way, because I suck at editing. And yeah, I hope you guys to see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, now for real this time. Bye.